r/ask Reddit. What social norm has never made any sense to you? Not going to the cinema by yourself. If I'm going to sit in silence in a dark room while looking forward, why do I need other people there? It's not a particularly social activity. I have been doing this lately. It's awesome. No one talks and I can watch whatever I want. Making high school students make super important decisions that will basically define their entire future when just a few months ago they had to ask to use the restroom. No elbows on the table. It feels like this one is starting to go away. I'm 25 and I hear about it a lot less and people seem to care a lot less than when I was a kid. Giving cash to someone as a birthday or Christmas present. It's literally free money, Sarah. Why the duck are you going to beach about a 50? The Chinese solved this with their red envelope thing. When my relatives ask me when I'm going to get girlfriend. Eating certain foods only at certain times a day. Frankly, I don't want to live in a world where 7:30 AM is a bad time for pie, and I don't want to associate with those who believe otherwise. I don't need that kind of negative energy in my life. If I eat at a restaurant and it serves breakfast 24/7, I order breakfast 100% of the time. My family is baffled by this. This one's exclusive to the Persian culture and it always happens between any commercial transaction. Always. Customer. How much is the total? Clerk. You can take it for free. Customer. Oh no, I insist. Clerk. 3.50. Trust me, it gets old real fast. The chase. Modern romantic culture looks like it's slowly getting rid of it. But I wonder how many times I missed a girl giving me some type of try harder cue that went straight over my head. Likely 0 times, but still. People who force their kids to kiss relatives. That always made me super uncomfortable. And I will not be doing that to my kid. My daughter doesn't even kiss me. She puts her forehead out for me to kiss that. I'm 100% fine with it. It's her way of affection. She hugs when she wants to and only when she wants to. If someone touches her and she doesn't like it, she very loudly says no. She's almost 2 and I've been very surprised by how many people get offended when I won't force them to hug her or give a kiss. She's a tiny human who has a right to not be touched if she doesn't want to be. Back the duck off from my kid. Treating customer service representatives like shit. People subscribe to sayings like, the customer is always right and the customer always takes that as an invite to treat another person as subhuman. Hardly anybody intervenes in these situations, and managers rarely do anything either. Have you noticed how disrespectful a young person is if he doesn't let an older person disrespect him? They say you should respect your elders because they have experience. Well, Linda, experience says you shouldn't be an a-hole. Giving cards to someone you regularly see in real life. Never understood why I get given birthday cards from people who literally live in the same house as me. Just say happy birthday to my face. Forced small talk. It's totally acceptable for women to be in bikini bathing suits in public without an issue. But it's unacceptable to be seen in your bra and panties. Especially when bras and panties probably cover more area than bikinis do. Not that I have a desire to run around town and only in a bra and panties. Or a bikini for that matter. But that rule has always seemed weird to me. Dancing. Stop trying to get me to dance. I don't dance. Just let your body move naturally. My body naturally wants to move off the dance floor. Ties. I find it odd how dangling a strip of cloth off your neck suddenly makes you more presentable. The expectation that you'll just get married and have kids. Listen, if you want that, more power to you. But I didn't ask to be born. Why should I be required to do something that doesn't look fun at all just because everyone else does? Having to say goodbye to everyone you know when leaving a party. I hate trying to weave my way through a crowd so I can awkwardly say bye to someone I already socialized with. We're gonna head out. Oh, okay, good to see you. Irish goodbye is the way to go. The idea that it's okay to ask if people are trying to have kids. You're basically asking if they're shagging like rabbits. I pointed this out to my mother-in-law once. Hilarity ensued. When I started telling people I was pregnant, the number of people who asked some variation of "were you trying?" was amazing to me. I've never once felt the need to ask someone that, and TBH I feel it's none of their business. Smiling when there's no reason to. People constantly tell me I should smile more, but I smile as a reaction, not by default. Smiling by default seems creepy to me. Diamond rings to express love. Total product of marketing. Pissing away such a large portion of our lives to make money so that we can buy stuff that we don't need. Women needing to be ashamed of or hide the fact that they have periods. Like, we all know they happen. They're perfectly normal human bodily functions. Yet for some reason saying I have my period is way more taboo than saying I need to pee. It's just never made sense to me. My wife thinks there's something intrinsically male fatherly husbandly about taking out the trash, writing the rent check, and pumping the has, even when she's the one driving. Saying bless you after someone sneezes. Some people have become genuinely offended when I remained silent after they sneezed. Hearing a group of people shout it out after someone sneezes sounds ridiculous to me. It seems the majority of cashiers do paper first, then change on top. It's clearly superior to put the change in the customer's hand first. The main reason for this is so you can see all the money we are giving back to you as change. This makes it easier to tell if we made a mistake counting. Coins are much smaller than bills. Judges in costumes. That men are expected to ask women for dates, but there's no expectation of the opposite. Even if I say no, it'd at least be nice to know someone was interested without having to take the chance myself every time. How everyone seems to assume that being in a relationship is the way to happiness. I have seen questioning looks, especially in the office, when I say that I'm not in one and that I'm not looking for someone. This is especially true for us, women. When you reach a certain age and you're still single, there's this immediate thinking that you're probably miserable. Men paying for dates. Giving gift cards instead of money. A gift card is just restricted money. Business wear at work when it's not really required. I work in a back room. No one comes to see me and I can work remotely. Who cares how I dress? Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.